this is not going to be a typical stream. I will just say that up front. And I'm sorry, it's not a typical stream. I haven't been streaming for the past couple days. And you know what? I've really wanted to stream, but I haven't had the opportunity really to stream. A lot of things have kind of been going on, and like I'll explain that then later. But for right now, I just want this stream to be me studying this. I haven't really studied it. I haven't really studied it. I'm gonna say that. If you don't know, I live in the UK, but I'm new to the UK. I just moved here this year, and I don't know a damn thing. I really don't know a damn thing. Honestly, a lot of this stuff I kind of learned by just being in the car with my husband. So, but tomorrow I go to like a, I don't know, like a class thingy or whatever. So I don't know. I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow. I have no idea what to expect or anything, but I guess we'll figure it out, I suppose. Okay, so hold on. Let me see if I can get the live stream up on my computer. So if I get any comments, I can talk to you. That is if I can figure it out. Okay, I think I got it. Nico, what's the issue? I'm sorry, this is my cat. This is Nico. I'm not sure what he's doing. So, he's just doing that. But okay, anyways. Alright, so yeah, I'm doing this stream. Another reason, just to kind of make sure that I spend this time studying. So, I don't have a lot of time to be on here, by the way. I can only be on here for like 40 minutes, maybe. Give or take. But okay, let's see if we can study some of this. Okay. All right, Nico. All right, so, okay, so I'm pretty sure we know what traffic lights mean. Tristan told me to study the road signs. Okay, yeah, red means stop. On the carriageway. I like that they say carriageway. What are you doing? Are you gonna get off or are you gonna get on? What are you doing? Okay. Ooh, they don't call it a yellow light here. They call it an amber light. I'm sorry. Part of the thing that's funny about reading this book is finding out words that the UK uses that we don't use at all. So that's funny. Okay, anyway, sorry. See, I'm already getting distracted. Okay, traffic signs. Signs giving orders. Signs with red circles are mostly prohibitive. Plates below signs qualify their message. Okay, so prohibitive. I kind of want to Google that just to make sure I know what that means. I'm pretty sure I know what it means, but I just want to verify that I know what it means, if that makes sense. Because prohibit is to not allow, right? I don't know. See, that doesn't make sense to me. But this is me focusing on a detail that I don't need to focus on. But you know what? I need to know. Because I'm like that, I guess. Yeah, forbidding or restricting something. Okay, so yeah, I have it right, but then why would you say that? I don't know. I don't know why you would say that. But okay. Thomas, what the driver's license stream? So not quite. I already know how to drive. I can already drive in the States. I can drive in the States. I have a driver's license for the States. But I technically can't drive in the UK. So I don't 100% know how it goes, but like I'm supposed to go to this class and then hopefully I can drive in the UK. I really don't know how it works. But I'm going to go to this thing tomorrow and they're going to test me. And I'm going to be like, I don't know. Apparently a lot of people cheat on this test too. So it's like, is it really about the learning, or is it just about saying, hey, I went to this class, I learned about it, I passed, you know? But for me, I'm just like, I'm taking this seriously. I'm just like learning about it, you know? But it's also funny because it's like they're like, they use, you know, it's not funny because it's like, you know, this is real stuff that they use. But for me, it's funny because I'm like, I've never heard these words before in my life. You know, like they just, because like they call, I don't know what it means, but they call something a carriageway. I don't know if that, if they're using that instead of road or what, but I think it's kind of funny. I don't mean it for it to be funny, but it is. So you're moving to the UK? No, I'm in the UK. I'm already in the UK. And you're prepping for UK roads. Okay, signs, cool. Yeah, see, that's what I'm supposed to be learning. But yeah, no, I'm already in the UK. I just kind of have to learn, you know, in case Tristan gets deployed or whatever, you know, I have to be able to drive. So it's like, because, you know, they drive on the opposite side of the road for me. And they also have a crap ton of roundabouts over here. Do you know what a roundabout is? It's insane. You drive like 15 minutes in one direction. You go through like 10 of them. Like, no kidding. And it's so weird. But yeah, so I know the speed signs. Okay, see, look, these signs. I don't know if you can see them. These signs. I need to see what they mean. Okay, so the one with the X is no stopping / clearway. I don't know what the heck a clearway is, but no waiting. So that's what that sign means. No waiting. No waiting as in it's not a stop sign place, I guess. I don't know. Okay, area ahead, turn left symbol, right if symbol is reversed. Okay, cool. End of minimum speed. Yeah, and apparently they have like mini roundabouts here, and I'm like, what the hell do you mean a mini roundabout? I don't understand. You know, a carriageway? What is this? The 18th century? Dude, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, the word is literally in here, and I'm like, what do you mean a carriageway? But they still have horses here that share the road with drivers. So, like, it's a legitimate thing. You know, like, so yeah, they might actually mean carriage. I don't know. My aunt is in the UK. Oh, she is? How long has she lived here? Okay, buses and cycles only, trams only, pedestrian. Okay, that seems pretty logical. No U-turns. Okay, yeah, I feel like that's pretty universal. No vehicles carrying explosives. No vehicle carrying explosives. Okay, all right. I didn't realize that was so prevalent here that they needed a sign for that. Give way to traffic on major road. See, what does it mean by give way? Stop and give way. Because I see that everywhere here. Like, I think I know what that means, but what does that honestly mean? Like, what does that mean? Like, give way as in, like, you want me to stop or I should just yield? In traffic. You must therefore give way, which means to slow down and assess the situation before committing to pulling out. Okay, all right. Nico, no, I'm not letting you out right now. If the road is clear for you to join or drive across, if it's a crossroads, you don't have to come to a complete stop. Okay. So yeah, give way basically means to slow down and assess the situation. Okay. Man. Yeah, clearway gives me way for ambulance. No, give way. So this is a regular sign that I see everywhere on the roads. It's everywhere. So they don't have a lot of stop signs here. Like, that's something Tristan and I noticed right away. They don't have a lot of stop signs. Because for us in the States, there's a stop sign on every road, at the end of every road that you have to stop on. For here, that's not really the case. They have a lot of these signs instead of give way. And so it's like, you know, like rolling stops, as far as I know, aren't really a thing here. They make you take a driver's test again in the UK, even though you already have a license. No, it's not quite. So, hello, Dreadclaw. It's not quite a driver's test, but I have to go to like a driver's like class in order to learn the road rules of the UK, because a lot of, you know, people here, Americans, I should say, don't know what the road signs mean, and so they kind of, you know, cause some stuff on the roads. So it's like, that's not good. But yeah, so give way. Okay, I know what that is now. Okay, so the X sign with the blue on it is no stopping. But what's a clear way? What is a clear way? What is that? Define clear way in traffic. I don't know. Like, I know what they're probably insinuating, but I need it spelled out. You know what I'm saying? A clear way is a section or road where you are not allowed to stop your vehicle for any reason unless in an emergency. Okay. No stopping, clear way. Okay. Okay. All right. Got it. Get it. I think. See, here are the other signs that I need to study right here. But for about 8 to 9 years, I think. Oh, okay. So did your aunt like just move here, or was she, well, okay, so I'm assuming 8 to 9 years. So she did move here. Why did your aunt move to the UK? Yeah, about roundabouts. I live next to the second largest roundabout in the world. You do? Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Dude. The largest roundabout in the world? Okay, hold on. Let me let my cat out. Yes, I know, my son. Go. Be out in the light. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, because it's crazy. But yeah, dual carriageway ends. See what I mean? See, look, carriageway. I told you, carriageway. They actually use that word. Carriageway. Okay, so honestly, did that just mean road? Does that just mean road? Define carriageway. Because seriously, what is a carriageway? How am I supposed to know what that is? Carriageway in traffic. Yeah, what is that? British English or roadway is a width of road on which a vehicle is not restricted by any physical barriers or separation to move laterally. Okay, so basically it's a roadway, but they call it a carriageway. Okay, road narrows on the right, left if symboled is reversed. Okay, so road narrows, crossroads, junction on the bend ahead, T-junction, okay, starter junction, okay, traffic merging from the left ahead, double bend. Oh, that's another thing. They have a lot of bendy roads over here. Roundabout, uneven road. Yes, this one, this symbol, I've seen this symbol, and oh my goodness, there are some roads that we've driven on that are super uneven. Doesn't even explain half of it. They're very terrible to drive on. Two-way traffic crosses on one road, opening for swing bridge, low flying aircraft, okay. Slippery road, okay, yeah, some of these are pretty explanatory. Cattle, wild animals, wild horses or ponies. You guys have wild horses and ponies? What the heck? She moved for job reasons mostly. Oh, okay. Your son always this demanding, LOL. Yes, my son is always that demanding. meowing at the door. My son is that demanding. He can be pretty bad like that. Yes, he is. He can be. Risk of ice. Okay. Hidden dip. All right. Hump bridge. Yeah. See. Okay. So I feel like some of these I would get. Primary route forming part of a ring road. Okay. What does that mean? Ring road. Ancient monument in the care of the English heritage. Okay. Saturday only. All right. Let's see. Okay, what do these symbols mean? Symbols showing emergency diversion route for motorway or other main traffic. Okay. Right, I don't know exactly what that means, but okay. Yeah, see, I don't know. I feel like this is pretty okay. I feel like most of these I understand because, you know, of stuff, you know, we've already been doing on here. But dude, and their roads are tiny here too. The roads are so tiny. Them scallywags in the UK do be scallywagging. Right? Wild horses and ponies. Yes, that's exactly what it says. It says wild horses and wild ponies. Bro, what? Are you being serious? Almost crashed into an elephant today? Are you serious right now? Guys, I can't tell if you're joking. Because you live in I don't know, that might actually be a thing in your country, isn't it? See Rule 130. Okay, I don't know what the heck that means. Okay, so along the carriageway. I don't know if I'll get over that. Okay, waiting is limited. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Where is Rule 130? See, look, they have like this thing I've never seen, you know, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. I don't think I've seen that on the road before, or at least here. I don't know. My main thing is like, if I can see, if I know where I'm going and if I know what the main roads are, then fine. You know, then I got it. Okay. I'm trying to find something that I don't know. You and your bicycle. Dude, bicycles here, they can hold up traffic. Like, legitimately hold up traffic. Because people on bicycles, they ride on the road all the time like a normal vehicle. And like, depending on what road they're on, you just can't pass them. And so they'll have like a long line of vehicles. And honestly, I don't think I could ever be a cyclist here because the pressure of like having that many cars behind me would be way too much. But I don't know. But otherwise, I think this book is much easier to understand than anything I've seen in the States. Because like, I feel like the ones I've seen in the States are just so confusing. And they use language that's so, like, I don't know, like I can't understand it. Special rules are set out to apply for a period of 2 years from the passing date of their first driving test to drivers and motorcyclists from the UK, EU, EEA, the Isle of Man, the Channel Islands. Okay, so I'm obviously not from any there. Other foreign countries who have to pass a UK driving test to gain a UK license, in which case the UK driving test is treated as their first driving test. Other foreign countries who, without needing a test, exchange their license for a UK license and subsequently pass a UK driving test to drive another type of vehicle In what case the UK driving test is treated as the first driving test. Okay, I don't think I'm doing that. I don't know. I don't know what the point is here. Okay, vehicle maintenance. Is that it? Is that all the symbols? Deal with danger before winter. Other problems. Okay. Oh yeah, and they call gas stations here petrol stations. I think that's cool. They tend to elephants in our state, mostly the district I live in. The elephants are used in the annual festival competition between two competing old temples. Oh, okay. So was that elephant just like a wild elephant? Or was it like a, you know, elephant that somebody was bringing across the road? We call them petrol stations here too. LOL. I don't know. In the States, we call them gas stations. So for me, it's just weird. I don't know. Ooh, they have metric conversions over here. They have miles to kilometers. I think, yeah, the conversion given throughout are rounded, but a detailed conversion chart is shown below. Okay. Yeah, miles and kilometers, that always like, that feels so weird to me, you know? Like, I just don't get it. Yeah, so 30 miles is 48 kilometers. So it's like, the number is like higher, but I'm going like slower, I guess? I don't know. 70. Or I guess this is what it would look like in an American vehicle, because I think the vehicle we have is a UK vehicle, so I think it's fine. I don't know. Tristan told me that like when you buy a vehicle here, that like it's like you don't have to worry about the conversion rate, but it is kind of confusing. But I guess it's not really, because it just said, you know, if the road says 30, drive 30. Regardless of whether it's miles or kilometers, you know, I don't know. Hey, Allie. Hey, Kissable Demon. Hello. How are you doing? Wonderful to see you. How are you? Oh my goodness, I gotta keep track of the time too. But okay, yeah, I'm trying to find some more information that I might not know right away. You know what, let's go to the index, I guess. Rules for pedestrians, rules about animals, drivers, roadways, level crossings, tramways, traffic signs. Okay, traffic signs, road markings, vehicle markings. Okay, on 106. I think I was already there. Yeah, 106. Yeah, and then what? Road markings? What is that? 114. Yeah. Yes, on the curb. Okay, sorry. I took a picture of this yesterday because I thought it was so, I don't want to say it's funny, but I think it's interesting that they say, okay, when I say the word curb, how do you think it's spelled? Because in this book, it's not spelled the way I think it would be spelled. And I think they mean curb like I think it means. Let me just, okay, you know what? I'm just going to Google it just to see if it is the same word that I think it is. Because this is not how we spell that word. Okay, yeah, curb. Yeah, the edge of a raised sidewalk / pavement, whatever. Okay, so it is, dude, I'm going to show this to Tristan. He's going to like flip. But yeah, because there are some words that is spelled a lot differently, sometimes not too differently in British English, whereas in American English, it's spelled not that way. Curb, yes. Yeah, look, this is how they spell it. Look, this is how they spell it. Like this. Oh, whoops, damn it. Sorry. Here, look, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Yeah, this is how they spell that word. Means the same thing, spelled completely differently. Yeah, see, like color and color I can understand because there's only like one letter difference. But this word is spelled completely different to the point where I don't know if it has a different meaning. That kind of thing. Okay. For doctor, do not block that part of the carriageway. Yep. Protection markers, both required when a load or equipment overhangs the front of a rear for more than 2 meters. Okay. Also, the distance you're supposed to have your vehicles here is much different. Kirby. Yes, exactly. That's how it's spelled in the book. Like, I shit you not. This is how it's spelled. But that's not how we spell it back home. But, I mean, it's okay. I think it's cool, but I know when I show Tristan, he's gonna have a fit. Let's see. Documents. Okay. This is something I want to know. You must have a valid driver's license for the category of motor vehicle you are driving. You must inform the driver licensing agency if you change your name or address. Holders of a non-European community licenses who are now residents in the UK may only drive on that license for a maximum of 12 months from the day they become a resident in this country to ensure the continuous driving entitlement. A British provisional license should be obtained and a driving test passed before the 12-month period elapses. Or in the case of a driver who holds a license from a country which has been designated in law for license exchange purposes, the driver should exchange the license for a British one. I'm not sure if that applies to me. Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure if, if it's different because I'm not technically a resident, if that makes sense. I'm like, I don't know what the heck I am, honestly. Hey, Darnell, hello, how you doing? I'm English myself, and I am even ashamed at how we spell some words. Kissable Demon, dude, don't feel ashamed. It's okay. It's just so cool seeing this stuff in real life. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Learning to drive. Not quite learning to drive, so I already know how to drive. It's just trying to learn things that are in the UK. And honestly, it's kind of good that I come across like some of this language, because if I had an officer pull me over and ask me about the carriageway, I would give him a blank look and I would be like, what's a carriageway? And he'd be like, are you American? He'd be like, are you American? And I'd be like, yes, I'm sorry. And he'd be like, I mean the roadway. And I'm like, oh, okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Don't hate me, please. Yeah, because I don't know. And dude, they have so many crosswalks here that are named after animals. And yeah, here, look. Zebra crossings, pelican crossings, puffin crossings, toucan crossings, equestrian crossings, staggered pelican or puffin crossings. And those are the crossings. Now, equestrian crossings, I understand. They're for horse riders. Okay. And we have come across a place where we have seen legitimate horses being ridden. Not on the road, but, it was like, I don't know, just like a place where they had horses and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. But like other ones, I'm like toucan? Pelican? Puffin? Like, that gives me no indication about what the crossing is gonna be like. I don't understand. Oh, I see, says Darnell. But Darnell, how are you doing though? How are you doing, Darnell? Driving ability verification UK edition, right? Remember to drive on the left side of the roads over here. Yes. Yes, dude, when I'm turning on the road, because I practice on the bass a little bit, I have to remind myself, drive on the other side of the road. And it's hard sometimes to tell myself. Like, I kind of wish, I don't know if UK has any signs or anything, and I haven't seen any on the road, so I'm assuming there's not. But in Japan, when you're a new driver, there's a symbol you have to put on your car. I don't know if you have to put it on your car, if it's by law, but there's a symbol you have to put on your car in Japan when you are a new driver. So people know that you're a new driver on the road and you may be unpredictable at times. And there's also another symbol that they put on vehicles if you're a senior driver. So again, they know that you might be a little bit slower, or have a slower reaction time or something. I really love that system. I think everywhere should have that. And personally, I want a symbol on my car signifying to other drivers that I'm a new driver or that I'm a nervous driver or an anxious driver, or I take time to figure out where I want to go driver. What, some drive book different? Yes, this drive book, it's different. Yeah, because look at this stuff right here. Yeah, and it's so different. But it's cool though. I'm only familiar with zebra crossing or equestrian crossing from those. Maybe pelican crossing, I think I've heard of that one, but I don't know what it is. Okay, so a pelican crossing these are signal controlled crossings operated by pedestrians. Push the button control to activate traffic signals when the red figure shows do not cross, which some people don't listen to. Excuse me. When a steady green figure shows check the traffic has stopped and cross with care. When the green figure goes on, when the green figure begins to flash, you should not cross. If you've already started crossing, you should have time to finish crossing safely. Yeah. So, and then puffin crossings, again, reading from the book here, differ from pelican crossings as the red and green figures above the control box on your side of the road. They differ from the pelican crossings as the red and green figures are above the control box on your side, and there is no flashing green figure phase. Oh, okay. So for the pelican one, there's a flashing figure. For the puffin one, there's no flashing figure. And for the zebra crossings, I think that one is distinct because of the weird lines they have on there. So let me guess, a big L. Yes, L plates for learners, P plates for those who have just passed. Where would you see that L plate? I'm just curious. So the plate itself is different? Because are you talking about the license plate? Because the license plate with the number and letters, or are you talking about an actual sticker you can put on your car? We have a big reflective L to signify learning. You do? Oh, so the red man, green man crossing then. Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Yeah, because I didn't know there was a difference between the two. Yeah, because the pelican one has a flashing green man and the puffin one doesn't have a flashing green man. So basically when you see the flashing green man, that means that, it's about to flip to red. And you probably shouldn't cross if you just got there, but if you're in the middle and it starts flashing, just keep going, kind of thing. It's like a big square sticker thing that goes in the car near the registration plate, front and rear of the car. Okay, let me see if I can actually Google it so I can know what it looks like. Oh, crap. I need to start getting ready here soon. I have 1 more minute. Sorry, I know this is a pretty short stream, but I wanted to stream anyway, so at least I could just see you guys. Okay, so UK L car plate. I don't know what to put in. I'm sorry. Image. What is this? Okay, I want to see images. Oh, that's what it looks like. Oh, maybe I have seen those. Okay. Where do you get those stickers? I kind of want one. Like, okay, yeah. R or red L green P. What does the green P stand for? What does the P stand for? Because for me, P in terms of like this kind of stuff stands for like parking. You know what I mean? But what does that mean? Driving instructor should advise on where to put those. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. I have no idea what to expect. I have no idea what to expect with this class. I don't know what exactly they're going to teach me. But I do like these. I love these. Like these things. I love these things. The countdown things. I think they're great. I mean, I personally want to stay off the highway as much as I can, but like I like them because it, you know, they're very good. Jalbina, hello. How you doing? It means a driver has passed their tests. Oh, okay. It means a driver has passed their test. Okay, got it. All right. I probably have like 2 more minutes left. Controlled zone. I think the biggest symbols that I honestly just need to know. Oh wait, this one. Traffic has priority over oncoming vehicles. Here, look, this one right here. So sometimes I get a little confused on that one. Yeah, traffic has priority over oncoming vehicles. So in this picture, the white arrow has priority. Yeah, traffic has priority over oncoming vehicles. Yeah, oncoming vehicles should be the red arrow. So when I see that, then I technically have priority, I suppose. I guess. I think. I don't know. I mean, I suppose I'll learn all this in the class tomorrow, but... Okay. Slow moving or stationary works vehicle blocking a traffic lane, pass in the direction shown of the arrow. Okay. All right. Tourist information. That's good to know. I don't drive. I've never learned to drive. Something happened to me when I was little, and I have a mental block preventing me wanting to pursue it. Honestly, totally understandable. Like, totally understandable, because, like, I hate driving. It's a huge anxiety factor. You know, like, it's just so... it's so traumatizing to drive. You know, and some people are like, no, it's not, it's fine, you know, and it's like, no, you're driving this death metal thing that, you know, has the potential to kill somebody else or severely injure them for life. And it's like, I don't know about you, but driving a vehicle is like really serious stuff. You know, and it's like, and it's like, it's so confusing with like insurance or like, you know, road rage if you come into like other people that like, you know, have their way of doing things and then whatever. Trust me, driving is not a desired experience at all, but I'm doing it out of necessity. I didn't learn to drive until I was 25, basically. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it unless you absolutely need to. But all right. Okay, so unfortunately, I know this was a really short stream. And I apologize that it was a really short stream. But I do have to go. My kids get off school an hour early today. So I guess I gotta go do that. But in terms of like when I'm gonna stream, I'm not sure when I'm gonna stream. I don't know if I'll stream tonight. I don't know if I'll have time to. But I will at least try to stream tomorrow. I might try to go back to streaming Silksong, attempting to get the trophy. But there's like a lot going on in my life right now, and it's kind of difficult. So I don't know, because I do want to stream. I just, want people to know that, even if I didn't really study that much, I still just, want you guys to know that I am still thinking about streaming, and yeah, I'll be around. But anyway, guys, thank you for coming, and thank you, Kissable Demon, for giving me a little more insight. I really appreciate that. And I don't know, I guess I'll see you guys next time. And hold on, I don't know how to end the stream, if I'm honest. Is it the sex button? Do you want to stop streaming? Okay, yes. Good luck for tomorrow. Yes, thank you, Kissable Demon. Thank you. All right, bye guys. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.